Welcome back to the Dr. Unicorn Show, everybody, and welcome to Season 2. That's right. Welcome back to everyone's favorite show, all about resisting Trump, getting us back on the right timeline, and making the world a better place. And you heard me right. Welcome to the season premiere of Season 2. Actually, that was the most comfortable way I could think of in both simultaneously sharing my biggest discovery of the summer with you all and issuing a formal apology. It goes like this. I used to be under the impression that there was one right timeline and one wrong timeline where Mr. Trump was in charge. Turns out, I discovered over the summer that there are multiple other timelines, multiple alternate realities, multiple alternate universes. Now, here's the thing. Apparently, I had been uploading my Facebook and Twitter updates to the correct timeline, but I had, I'm sorry to say, uploaded all of my episodes of the last several weeks to the YouTube on an alternate timeline. And as of this recording, I have not yet been able to get back to that timeline to get my videos off, to give them to you, so we've lost a whole summer's worth of content. And for that, I apologize. For all intents and purposes, I will call this timeline, our shared timeline, C137. And, I'll tell you about this another day. But the point is, in today's episode, today we are going to talk about football. That's right, sports, balls, men throwing them around, football, taking a knee, the national anthem, the flag, protesting, what's appropriate, what's not, who's to say, who's allowed to say. Well, we're all familiar with the concept of taking a knee, started by Colin Kaepernick, to explicitly protest the disproportionate amount of police violence on African American males. Unfortunately, he's not working right now, so I got his jersey half off because, he's not on a team. And why isn't he on a team? Because he got too much of the wrong attention. Used this platform not to sell cars or shoes or beer or stuff, but used his platform to help, in his way, in his respectful way, try to approach a solution to a real, legitimate, systemic problem in the United States. He's not flipping off the flag. He's not flipping off the country. He's not flipping off the leaders. He's not flipping off law enforcement. He is respectfully taking a knee, taking a moment, and started something really remarkable with football over the last week. We've not only seen a lot of good efforts by many others, many teams, many other players, and not just in football, but we also had our, I don't want to use the P word, but perhaps our distractor-in-chief tweet over 20 times about the NFL. Let's not forget, he is an absolute master manipulator and master distractor. He's also good at dividing us. We might call him the divider-in-chief, the distractor-in-chief. Distracting us away from what? Well, the fact that he's under investigation, or his administration is. The fact that the Russia thing is, in fact, a thing. I see you, Putin. The North Korea thing, that is a thing, but he's also using that as a distraction. Or perhaps it's because on Friday, it was released that over 20 states had their elections hacked by the Russians, most of which were okay. What do you mean most? Does that suggest that some of them weren't okay? What's going on? Please, Robert Mueller, please hurry. As one of my favorite intelligence experts likes to say, Malcolm Nance, the wood chipper of justice grinds slowly. But we would all like it to grind a little quicker, right? So here's the deal. The protest is not about the flag or the national anthem or law enforcement. It's about the law enforcement that uses a disproportionate amount of violence versus black males. And, as Stephen Colbert tweeted the other day, tonight, I'm not worried about the guys with the regular footballs. It's the guy with the nuclear football who scares me to death. Thank you very much. And do you know what, Mr. Trump? Do you know what country fires people for not being patriotic? Do you know what country requires that people stand and salute the flag for the national anthem? North Korea. Don't get it twisted. Before we all point the finger at others and how they are and aren't problem solving or protesting appropriately, we all need to look in the mirror and look at ourselves and ask ourselves, what have I done or not done to solve or create problems in this country? We all need to try to make it better. We all need to try to make it a better place. And contrary to what the divider-in-chief wants, we're all supposed to make it a more perfect union. So, please join us next time on the Dr. Unicorn Show when we'll discuss other crazy things like perhaps North Korea or maybe Puerto Rico or global warming or the weather or healthcare or not trying to do something over and over and over again expecting different results being the definition of insanity or whatever. Or perhaps we'll talk about that new fourth gravitational wave that they just discovered. That's probably what I've been writing all over the place. So, wubba lubba dub dub, get woke, stay woke, the resistance is working, keep it up, positive vibes. Till next time.